Welcome back to KGB Channel 9 News, and we have exclusive interviews of a couple from the fall of the Berlin Wall. And after that, we have a music video from a group named... This is an interview for the Berlin Wall. Sir, who are you?
My name's John Serwinski.
And you are...
Mary Serwinski.
So you guys are the
couple that reunited after the Berlin Wall was torn down.
Really? So what exactly happened?
1961.
Do you want us to go all the way back there?
Sure.
Well, let's see, 1961. Well, it started off just an ordinary day. I woke up, we'd been... Some guy, it wasn't really even an alarm, it was just a guy screaming in my ear. And he was awful, separated the town. What happened? Right?
Yep.
So, we went, and guess what they're doing? They're constructing some sort of wall.
Yes, they did. In
between the city, and I go up to the guy, and I try asking nicely, and he just pushed me away. So eventually, I decided to go back to work. Work is work. What happened in 1989? It's the end of summer.
They tore the wall down.
Guess what? I go to the wall. Guess what I see on the other side of the wall?
Sir, what did you see?
Whatever they did, I still helped. I broke down a part of the wall.
There you have it, folks.
Wait.
We have a music video from a group.
Globalization occurred swifter and the world got bigger, and all the African Americans stopped being called unequal monarchies. They overgrew, and as it says in our unit overview, we no longer need any matter that is fecal. Russia and China experienced economic dives. Working class poor people did not like their lives. Lenin and Mao Zedong saw the people's poor health, so they led communist revolutions and tried to spread the wealth. Lenin, he succeeded, and all was safe and sound. But China failed, and the great leap forward didn't get more than a few feet off the ground. Stalin took over and screwed everyone in town. And he got scared, so he killed everyone for miles around. Russia started communism and produced a domino effect. People turned communist and lost their rights to elect. Gandhi found enlightenment and began peaceful protests, and the people eventually won their freedom through non-violent arrests. With international monopolies came mutual animosities and the availability of nuclear bombs in a store. Tensions arose as economies dove, and global parties tried not to spark the Cold War. The Cuban Missile Crisis was Russia's ultimate plan to strike fear in America's heart and gain the upper hand. Mutually assured destruction led both parties to cease, and eventually these countries found a way to make peace. Al-Qaeda attacked America on 9/11 to inspire terror in our hearts and to reach the ideal of heaven. But then the Arab Spring realized how great America is and began forming their governments after our nation of capitalists. Globalization started with global connections and integrated communications, and slowly but surely a connection formed between the world's nations. Now capitalists run free, amassing all that they own, and China gets screwed out every profit every time they make an iPhone. Growing connections and increasing agricultural production came with globalization, along with a cultural imperialistic function, growing populations and cures for whatever's itching. And the fact that I have bananas from Southeast Asia in my kitchen. Events cycle through as history repeats, and though it all leaves us vaguely incomplete, I'll never be sure how we ended up so corrupt. But I'll take solace in the fact that tomorrow morning the sun will come up. Fair enough.
Sick. That was perfect. I think that was
lyrics
good.
Welcome back to KGB News, Channel 9. Thank you for watching. See you next time on the World War III.